The idea of being untouchable by pain feels almost impossible, doesn't it? As if only heroes in ancient legends or characters in movies could rise above the chaos unscathed. The truth is, this isn't a fantasy. It's a skill, a mindset that anyone can cultivate. It doesn't require shutting down your heart or ignoring the sting of life's blows. Instead, it's about something far more powerful: mastering the way you respond to pain so it no longer controls you. In today's world, emotions run high. Social media arguments flare up in seconds. Criticism, whether from a stranger or a loved one, feels personal and hurtful. The smallest rejection or wrong decision can spiral into self-doubt. But what if life could be approached differently? Instead of reacting impulsively, what if it was possible to pause, recalibrate, and carry oneself with newfound strength? Not because pain doesn't exist, but because the mind has been trained to hold it lightly. This is where the wisdom of Stoicism comes in. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and one of the greatest Stoic thinkers, faced unimaginable challenges, from plagues to wars, yet carried himself with unshakable calm. His philosophy wasn't about avoiding hardship, but about mastering his inner world. Stoicism teaches that resilience isn't about never falling. It's about learning to rise every single time with grace and clarity. And it all begins with a decision to act as if nothing can truly hurt us. Pain is an unavoidable part of life. But why does it hurt so much? Why does a passing comment, a moment of rejection, or a simple failure feel like a sharp wound? The answer doesn't lie in the pain itself, but in the meaning attached to it, the expectations, the need for validation, and the desperate desire to control the uncontrollable. Pain is a reaction. It is the space between what is wanted and what reality delivers. Losing control over how things unfold triggers a flood of emotions. A relationship ending can feel like worth is slipping away because the mind has tied another person's presence to a sense of self. Social media, meant to connect, often isolates. One negative comment can destroy confidence because approval is being sought in a space that was never meant to provide it. At work, criticism feels personal even when it isn't, because effort is expected to guarantee praise. This is the trap, the belief that life owes a particular outcome for actions. Pain is like a storm. It comes in waves, sometimes sudden and violent, sometimes slow and unrelenting. The rain, wind, and thunder cannot be stopped, but how they are faced can be chosen. Most people let the storm dictate their lives, reacting impulsively, blaming the rain for falling instead of learning to carry an umbrella. Pain feels overwhelming because it feeds on the need to control what cannot be controlled. When life is expected to bend to personal will, every moment it doesn't feels like a betrayal. But the storm is not the enemy. It is a force of nature, indifferent to human desires. The sooner this is accepted, the sooner the focus can shift to what truly matters, how to move through it. At the core of Stoicism is a simple yet profound principle: focus only on what is within control. The world, people's actions, circumstances, and even the weather are beyond influence. But how they are responded to, that is where true power lies. Marcus Aurelius, a leader who witnessed the collapse of an empire, understood that while he couldn't control nature or fate, he could always govern his thoughts, actions, and reactions. Imagine standing in a crowded room, voices shouting all around, opinions, demands, judgments, insults, all vying for attention. Silencing them isn't an option, but there's a choice: which voice to listen to. Perhaps the inner voice, a sense of purpose, or simply the calm of the present moment. No matter how loud the room becomes, attention is a choice. This is life. The criticisms, the drama, the chaos, they can't always be stopped. But where energy is directed is always a choice. Social media, one of the loudest rooms, is filled with toxic comments, unrealistic expectations, and endless comparisons. One scroll can lead to 1,000 negative thoughts, creating self-judgment against curated highlight reels. Practicing Stoic detachment means recognizing that the judgments of others and the pressure to conform are not worth internalizing. Not every voice requires a response. In the workplace, politics and gossip don't have to affect peace of mind. The best work can still be done without being dragged into unnecessary drama. When personal setbacks hit hard, control over responses remains, even if circumstances cannot be changed. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions or ignoring challenges. It is about choosing where to direct energy. Letting go of what cannot be controlled frees the mind from unnecessary suffering and brings a deep inner calm. Pain is often seen acting as if nothing hurts isn't suppression. Many assume that appearing unbothered means denying pain, bottling up emotions, or toughing it out until numb. But true resilience doesn't come from ignoring feelings. It comes from acknowledging them without letting them take over. Think of a calm lake. A pebble is tossed in, and ripples spread across the surface. But the lake knows the enemy, something to run from, avoid, or suppress. But what if pain is one of the greatest teachers? It reveals hidden corners of the heart, overlooked aspects of the self, and areas that need growth. Every experience of hurt carries a lesson for those willing to listen. Heartbreak, for example, feels like the world shattering. But in the aftermath, many realize something important: what they truly value, where they've compromised too much, or where they need stronger boundaries. Pain reflects lessons about self-worth and resilience. The pain itself doesn't define anyone. How it is used to grow does. A useful practice for turning pain into growth is journaling. When hurt arises, write it down. Explore the emotions and ask, what is this pain trying to teach me? Is it a sign that boundaries need to be stronger? That self-love is lacking. Over time, patterns emerge, repeated lessons, or areas of growth. Journaling turns emotional turmoil into structured reflection, transforming pain into wisdom. Resilience doesn't happen overnight. It's like training for a marathon, built step by step, challenge by challenge. The more it is practiced, the stronger it becomes. Simple daily habits reinforce resilience. Practicing gratitude shifts focus from lack to abundance. Using affirmations strengthens mental resilience. Visualizing success in handling challenges reinforces self-confidence. Some days will be smooth, others difficult. But each small step forward builds a foundation of strength. Over time, life's storms will no longer feel overwhelming. Not because pain is avoided, but because it is handled with grace. Detachment is often misunderstood. Many think it means shutting down emotions, becoming cold, or not caring. But true detachment isn't about indifference. It's about refusing to let external circumstances dictate inner peace. It's about caring, but not so much that every setback defines happiness or self-worth. Losing a job might feel like a huge blow. But with detachment, it can be seen as an opportunity, perhaps a push toward a better path. Detachment allows freedom to shift perspective without being weighed down by fear. Identifying areas of excessive attachment, whether relationships, material things, or success, can help in letting go. Mental letting go doesn't mean not caring. It means holding lightly instead of clinging tightly. True freedom comes from this balance, caring deeply while remaining steady. Living fully without being ruled by fear. Loss of mental clarity feels like a rare commodity in today's world. Between constant notifications, endless emails, social media scrolling, and the relentless pressure of modern life, The mind often feels like a battlefield, overstimulated, exhausted, and clouded by decision fatigue. The constant barrage of information and demands makes it almost impossible to think clearly or respond thoughtfully to challenges. Instead, we react impulsively, without fully considering our options. The more we let this chaos in, the more we lose touch with our ability to act with purpose and resilience. Gratitude plays a significant role in protecting inner peace. When attention is focused on what is good, it becomes much harder to be consumed by pain. This does not erase challenges, but it shifts perspective. Gratitude does not deny the existence of struggles. It simply offers a different lens through which to view them. In a world filled with negativity and comparison, practicing gratitude is like building a mental shield, one that helps protect inner peace, even in the most difficult times. Focusing on what is working, what is present, and what can be appreciated lightens the burden of pain. Consider someone facing a significant loss, a loved one, a job, or even a dream. Grief and sadness might make it seem impossible to find anything positive. Yet, even in sorrow, there is often something to be grateful for. A person may appreciate the time they had with someone who passed, the lessons learned from a lost job, or the new opportunities still ahead. Gratitude does not minimize pain. It helps balance it. It reminds us that even in darkness, there is still light. This shift in focus can be deeply healing, offering comfort and strength when the weight of the world feels unbearable. A simple way to integrate gratitude into daily life is by keeping a gratitude journal. Writing down 3 things to be thankful for each day, no matter how small, can be incredibly grounding. On tough days, this practice becomes even more essential. It is easy to spiral into negative thinking when things are not going well, but taking a moment to recognize something positive can shift the mind's focus. Over time, this practice retrains the brain to seek the good, creating a resilient mindset that makes life's challenges easier to navigate. Gratitude, when practiced consistently, acts as both a shield and a reminder that even in pain, there is still much to appreciate. Life will always present challenges, no matter how much effort is put into preparing, avoiding, or controlling circumstances. Difficulty is an inevitable part of the human experience. The goal is not to escape pain or hardship, but to face it with courage and calm. This mindset allows movement through life's storms without being swept away by them. True strength is not found in avoiding pain, but in standing tall through it with grace and resilience. Life will test everyone, sometimes relentlessly, but responses shape character, peace, and destiny. Adopting a Stoic mindset means acting with courage, maintaining calm, and moving through life with grace. The Stoics believed that while external events cannot be controlled, responses to them always can be. Every individual has the power to choose how to think, react, and carry themselves through difficult times. The more this mindset is practiced, the less control pain has. Instead of breaking a person, pain can shape them, making them stronger. Every hardship and struggle is an opportunity to refine strength, deepen character, and align with one's truest self. When pain no longer dictates the narrative, life can be experienced fully, free from the grip of fear or sorrow. Pain will come and go, but the strength gained from facing it with courage and calm is lasting. Life does not get easier, but resilience grows with each challenge, faced with Stoic resolve. Every time a difficulty is confronted with strength, it proves that endurance is possible. The next time life presents a challenge, remember, pain does not define you. What defines you is how you rise from it. Stand tall, act with purpose, and trust in your strength to carry you through. Challenges are not meant to break you. They are meant to shape you. Every obstacle and painful moment is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The journey toward mastering pain is not about pretending it does not exist, but about learning from it and becoming unshakable in its presence. Take these lessons and put them into action. Identify one area of life where detachment, gratitude, or resilience can be practiced. Reflect on how to respond to future challenges. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Every small step strengthens the mindset, building an unshakable foundation. If this message resonated, consider subscribing to continue exploring resilience, Stoic wisdom, and the strength to face life with unwavering resolve. Leave a comment sharing how you plan to apply these insights, and share this message with someone who may need to hear it. Together, we can all grow stronger.